how's everyone doing? Welcome to my channel, Simply Deborah. I pray everyone is having a fantastic day. I have been, first let me apologize for not uploading any videos since last week. Guys, I got a little sick. Oh my God. This weather here in Chicago, again, yes, has been so up and down. Oh my God. One day we're in the 80s. The next day we're in the 40s. Oh, it has been a mess. And so yeah, so I've been sick with a cold. Been trying to nurse that. Been taking NyQuil at nighttime. It has been helping. I'm still a little congested, but I feel a lot better. It came down on me Saturday and I felt so bad. I didn't even go to church. I was planning on going to church, but yeah, that didn't make it. Okay, so yeah, so I've been sick with a cold and I've been trying to get over it. I know I probably sound a little bit different. Somebody told me today I sounded like a boy. But yeah, so I have been, oh my God, this cold has been kicking my butt. But I believe somebody help me out if I get it wrong, but I believe they say you starve a cold and feed the flu. Is that right? Or is it reversed? Do you starve the flu and feed the cold? Well, I don't know. But this cold has me eating like everything. I've just been having a taste for like everything. I'm like, oh my God, what is really going on here? But I have really been feeling bad. Just a lot of sore throat, a lot of sneezing, nose blowing, and just like I said, just congested. And at nighttime is the worst always. I don't know why sickness falls so much or falls so heavy on you at nighttime. Seems like the day you could be going fine, but as soon as it's time to lay down, it just seems like that's when the worst hits you. So yeah, night times has been rough, especially last night. I actually took the NyQuil at about 7:30 because the night before last I had took the NyQuil and I was like, well, it'll knock me out and I can sleep. But yeah, I didn't take it to 9:30 and it probably didn't kick in until about 10:30 or 11. So needless to say, Monday I was so tired at work because that NyQuil had me so groggy. So yeah, that wasn't good. And then so last night I ended up taking it at 7:30 and at about 8:30 I was getting ready to get into bed and I think I was knocked out by 9. So it actually worked out good. I woke up this morning with full of energy, felt so good, but then during the day it started coming back. So I think one more thing of NyQuil should knock it out. So I'm gonna take some more tonight. My son was telling me about some natural pills that he said he takes and it helps with your immune system. If anybody knows anything about this, let me know if you take it. But the name of it is called, I'll spell it. It is called double Echinacea. But it's spelled ECHINACEA. And it comes from Whole Foods. It's standardized and whole herb formula. Supports healthy immune system. So I said I was going to give it a try. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. But I'll put a picture up here somewhere on my phone. And let me know, guys, if you've taken it, if it helps. He said it knocks out your cold like within 2 days. So I didn't get any because I didn't go to Whole Foods. I was going to go to the vitamin store and see if they carried it. But his brand was Whole Foods, so I thought I would just go to Whole Foods and get it. Unfortunately, the Whole Foods that I go to is such a long distance from my home. So I was like, yeah, that wasn't happening. So I wasn't able to make it to Whole Foods. Maybe this weekend I'll try to get over there. I am planning a little getaway with my husband for his birthday. So I have a lot going on and I'm not feeling well as well. So, but we'll see. So he wanted to get away. I got away for my birthday. He took me to Miami. So I thought it was only fair, ladies and gentlemen, that I take him. But he wanted to just do a little road trip. Nowhere far. Going over to St. Louis. So We're gonna drive over there and have just a little weekend trip over there. So that should be fun. I know we went last year for Labor Day and we had a really nice time up there. So we're gonna try to do something different this time. Just that it's, you know, close to Chicago. It's not a far distance. So we're gonna do that. But the reason I came on today, besides all of that chit chat, the reason I came on today, I just wanted to show you guys a little mini haul. I am still getting and still doing things for my office, and I had actually a doctor's appointment on Saturday for my annual mammogram, and this is my first mammogram with me having my pacemaker. So it was so weird because normally I get this one lady, her name is Ann, and she's really, really, really thorough. She's very good. She's very gentle. She tells you everything before she's doing it, and she just talks to you, and she's really, really, really sweet. I love her. So for the past couple of years I hadn't got her. I was getting someone else, and the lady that I was getting, I really didn't too much care for. And guys, if you don't feel comfortable with somebody doing something to you, let them know or change. You don't have to continue to, you know, it's not required that you continue to see the same person. By all means, let them know. So last year, of course, I informed her, you know, that she was being a little bit rough with me. And even though I expressed how I was feeling toward it, it didn't feel like that, you know, she really didn't care, unfortunately. So this year I actually requested someone else. And I requested the lady that had been doing them previously to this lady that had done it. So I got her back and I was so happy. She only comes in one Saturday out of a month, and this was the Saturday that she was in there. And I had requested her, but she told the young lady when I made my appointment, stated that she couldn't confirm if it was going to be her Saturday, but God worked it all out. Oh my God. So I just thank God for just the little things. You just so appreciative of just little things that he do for you. Oh my God. Just like when you're going into the shopping store and you want to be the first car to park there, and you're driving around and then all of a sudden a parking space appears for that first parking space. Yeah, that's what I call grace, guys. So I thank God for just stepping in and allowing her to be able to do my mammogram this year. And like I said, this was my first year with her doing it with my pacemaker, and she was so gentle with me. She was talking to me, explained everything to me as far as what she was doing. She was very gentle on my left side. She made sure, you know, explained everything by pulling in tissue and making sure that she didn't want to take the leads out of the pacemaker. So she just was very, very, very thorough, and I really appreciate it. And I expressed to her how, you know, satisfied and how happy I was that she was able to do my mammogram. So next year I'm requesting for her to do it as well. So yeah, so I had my appointment on Saturday for my mammogram. So I did that. Everything came out good. She said it looked basically to the same one from the previous year. And of course, if there was anything that, you know, any discrepancies that she didn't see or whatever, the doctor will give me a call. So thank God I didn't receive a phone call, which again, I give all praises to God. So normally I usually receive, excuse me, I usually receive letters telling me that, you know, everything was good. So I haven't gotten it yet, but it was just Saturday, so I'm pretty sure that it should probably be in the mail. I should probably get it at the end of this week or the beginning of next week. And I'm sure if there was something, my doctor would immediately gave me a call. So, and she said the doctors see him right away. And I don't know if your doctors do it, but I know here I attend a hospital, Rush Presbyterian St. Luke, and they have a My Chart, which you can actually log in to see all of your test results, which is really good. Anytime I get any test done, I'm able to log right into there and to read it. And then I hate doing it. My husband, he loves doing it, and he gets so worried And he's like, well, this is not reading good. This is not. I'm like, babe, the doctor didn't call you, so it must be okay. You know, if it's something emergency, believe me, they're going to call you. And whereas with me, I still haven't looked at my chart for mine, which I'm pretty sure that, you know, it's going to be fine. So I believe and have faith in God that I know it's already, you know, there's nothing there. So thank God for that. But, okay, so like I said, I had my appointment. So on my way home, I actually stopped at Hobby Lobby. I had a little time. Well, I actually had a lot of time. I wasn't doing anything. So I ended up going to Hobby Lobby, and I think that's probably where I caught my cold from, because it was raining a little bit, kind of damp outside, and the weather had, in that one day, in Saturday, it was so weird, guys. It was like, I want to say like 82, like at about 10 o'clock, and my appointment wasn't until 2 o'clock, and I had opened up the windows, walked outside for a minute, and it was like 80 something, and then at about 1:30, 1:15, when I left out for my doctor's appointment, it was like in the 60s, low 60s. Windy, damp, rainy. I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And then, like I said, today, well, Sunday, I went out a little bit. It was still damp, kind of chill in the air. I had to go to our local grocery store and just get a few things from the grocery store. And then, so Saturday, when I left my doctor's appointment, no, and then Sunday, I'm sorry, guys. So Sunday, I went out for a minute, had to go to our local grocery store to pick up a few items for groceries. And then Monday, I went to work. It was hot. It was back in the 80s. Today, it was like 85. It rained a little bit, really hot. And then Thursday, our low is supposed to get to like 39. The high is only supposed to get to 49, 50. I'm like, this is Tuesday. We're 85. Thursday, tomorrow is supposed to be the transitioning day, they said. That the temperature is supposed to drop gradually. But then come Thursday, our high is supposed to only get to 49. And the low is supposed to drop to 39. So that's why I'm sick, but I definitely need to take my vitamins so that I can build my immune system. I've had so many surgeries and taken so many medicines. It's just like, I guess, you know, I got my immune system kind of low. So I'm going to probably go to a vitamin shop and see what good vitamins they have that I can take to help build my immune system up. But anyway, back to Saturday. I went to the store, to Hobby Lobby, being that it was on my way home, and I shouldn't have. But I still want to get some stuff for my office, some pictures. So I'm in the midst of still, you know, doing it as far as making it complete, making it like I really, really want it. So I ended up buying a couple of pictures that I absolutely love. So I thought I would do just a mini haul. I didn't buy much, but what I have, I thought that I would present or just show you guys. And there's some things that I need to take down in here. Well, that my husband needs to take down in here so that he can replace it with some pictures. There's still some more things that I'm on the hunt for. I might find something when I go to St. Louis. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys real quick what I purchased from Hobby Lobby. The first thing I purchased was, in Hobby Lobby had a great sale, guys. It was 50% off everything and 40% off all seasonal items. So they have their Christmas stuff out. I thought that was really fantastic. I was like, oh my God. But the only thing, last year, my daughter actually decorated the house. Being that I had just got my pacemaker implanted, I was not able to lift my arm up. It was just, I was under so much restraints that I couldn't do a lot. So I actually had got it done, like I want to say 2 weeks prior to Christmas. So I was laid up on the couch, guys. Yeah, that was my home for like 6 weeks. So it was pretty rough last Christmas. And I wanted to go out, go shopping, and it was just, I had to be so careful how I moved that arm. And you know, Christmas time is busy out there. I didn't want anybody bumping into me. I didn't want to slip and fall on any ice or anything. So it was just horrible, but I made it through it. So hopefully this year there's no surgeries, there's no anything, and I will be able to decorate my home for Christmas and just make my house really, really, really festive for the holiday. That is my dream. That is my, shall I say, as my mom say, that is my, if the good Lord says the same. So if the good Lord says the same, then that is what I want to do. So we shall see. So anyway, so what I purchased from Hobby Lobby, which this was 50% off. It's just a little calendar box. I thought it was so beautiful. The details on it, I was like curvy. I really, really liked it. And then the months are at the bottom. They're in little squares, so they change. There's 3 of them. So each one of them has 4 months on them. And I thought that was so neat. So I have it in October. And then the blocks, which has the dates on here. So I have it set for, today is the 9th. So I guess I can change that. So there. So I thought that, I know it's backwards on your side, but it's right. Yeah, October 9th. But I thought this was so cute, guys. This was actually like $11 or $12.99, and it was 50% off, so it was like $6.50, somewhere up in there, $6.50, $7. I really, really, really love this. So I brought this for my desk, so that will be going on there. And then I brought this beautiful sign that I am going to put probably on my credenza or on my cabinet. But it says, yeah, I might put it in my cabinet. And it says blessed. I know the light is probably like, depending on how I tilt it, because it has like metal in there. I forgot what they call that, that metal, but it says blessed. I may take off the this little ribbon part down here. I really don't need that on there, so I may take that off and just have the word blessed on there. I thought that was really, really pretty. I love the font of it. So I think I'm gonna put that in my, yeah, in my cabinet over there. And then I have been seeing so many people with these, guys. I thought this was beautiful. I actually saw a young lady that made her own, and I'm like, I don't have time for that, unfortunately. And this blessed sign, I'm sorry, was $9.99. And it was 50% off, so it was $4.50. So I thought that was a great deal. So, and then I purchased these roses. I don't know if you can see, there it is. Hopefully you can see it with the light on. It may be kind of hard to see the detailing in it. But they're little rose petals, and they're gonna go on my wall. I love these. I thought they were so pretty. And these are the large, and they were $9.99. Unfortunately, these did not come with the sales. They stated, the young gentleman stated these never go on sale. So I don't know why, because they part of a wall. I mean, they are wall picture, a wall, you know, decorations for the wall. And they said everything, all decorations was 50% off. So I'm like, shouldn't this be 50% off? But he was like, no, those never go on sale. Like, whatever. So I know, I'm so bad. So anyway, I got these, and like I said, these were $9.99. So I got 2 of them in the cream color. So I'm gonna put these on my wall, and these are the large. So these are really, really pretty. And I was looking for a medium. They didn't have a medium, and I was gonna actually order them, but when I went online, they're only $6.99 for the medium, but that was all I had. So I was like, that was the only thing I had in my cart. And I think they have free shipping now for anything over $50. So I was like, well, I'm not just gonna order that. So maybe I'll go back before my husband put those up and see if they have the medium at the store when I go back. So I got those. And then I got, Guys, I am not a coffee drinker. I tried it. It didn't work for me. Maybe it was just Starbucks. I don't know. But I believe that's what led up to my pacemaker. So I was drinking Starbucks every day. I was like, crave it, that I had to have Starbucks. And I wasn't getting coffee, but it did have caffeine in the drink. I was getting caramel macchiato. And I had that every morning. If I did not have that, my day was off. At least that's what I thought. So I was drinking it and I was getting so sick. And I could not for the life of me figure out why I was getting sick. I was like at the doctor office once a month. I felt lightheaded, kept feeling like I was gonna pass out. I felt really, really, really dizzy. And it was the caffeine that was in the caramel macchiatos. So I can't do coffee. I have to leave coffee alone. So, and I drunk that, guys, for about 2 to 3 years. And I would go to work. When I drank it, I would be so happy. And it would be just like, oh my God, I loved this drink. And I was in love with that drink, guys. I would drink that coffee and I would just be in heaven, I'm telling you, at my desk. And then as soon as I finished it, I was feeling so bad. I would sit at my desk and I would be typing, and it was just almost like I was gonna pass out. It was like I passed out for a second. I mean, it was really weird. So I was like, oh my God, what is going on? And like I said, I was getting test after test after test, and everything was coming back negative. They couldn't find anything. And the only thing that they did find at that time was, he was telling me something in reference to my heart. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, well, I can recommend you or refer you to the heart specialist. And so I was like, okay. So I went to the heart specialist, and he was saying I had like a murmur heart or something because I was having really bad chest pains. And he was like, you know, we can give you the pacemaker. This was like in June. It was so weird because he was like, we can give you the pacemaker, but we can't guarantee that that's going to fix whatever is going on. And he was like, you know, it's up to you. He said, it may correct it or it may not. He was like, it's a 50-50 chance. So I was like, oh, I don't really want to go through, you know, all of that if they really can't say if that would fix my problem, you know, with my lightheadedness. Because I'm telling you guys, I was lightheaded like every single freaking day. So I was like, well, I don't want to do that if that may not, you know, correct. Who wants to go through a surgery and that may not correct what's going on? Try to get to the root of the problem before, you know, you take an extreme measure that may not help anything. So I was like, well, no, I'm not going to get the pacemaker. So kept feeling that way. So I just started eliminating things. I stopped eating meat. I started eating vegetables, and I started feeling so much better, but I was still having that lightheadedness. And then I just stopped. I was like, well, maybe it's the coffee. Maybe it's the caramel macchiatos from Starbucks. So I stopped drinking those, and not immediately, but gradually I started feeling better. I guess it was in my system, and it took a while for it to get out of my system with the caffeine, but I did start feeling better. So I want to say last year around June is when I stopped drinking the caramel macchiatos. I would have one like every blue moon, and every time I drink it, I would just feel bad. I'm like, it gotta be this. But I was like addicted to them, and to have an addiction to that is really, really bad. I never want to get to that place again. It was really bad. So I ended up, I want to say in December, the reason I had to have a pacemaker again, I just kept having chest pains. So I went back to the doctor in December, 2 weeks before the holiday. And because I was having chest pains, I was lightheadedness. And so, or lightheaded, I'm sorry. And so I went back to the hospital, and the doctor, they told me they were going to do a stress test on me. So I was like, okay. So they was like, we're gonna go ahead and keep you overnight, and then in the morning we'll have, you know, you to do a stress test. So I was like, okay, fine. I told my husband, I was like, you can go home. I know I'm fine. It's not gonna be anything. He was like, I'm not leaving you, you know. No, don't even worry about it. I'm staying. And I was like, okay, whatever. So they got me up in my room. And so the next day, the doctor came in and he was like, hello, Mrs. Crowder, and, you know, greeted himself, told me who he was and everything. He was like, do you know that you have a type 2 heartbeat? And I was like, no, you know, I was never told I had anything, you know. And he was like, yeah, he said you have a type 2 heartbeat, almost like type 2 diabetes. Yeah. So he was like, what that means is that you have 4 chambers to your heart, the top 2 and the bottom 2. And he said the first 2 is when the heartbeat is beating. He said, but when it gets to the middle, to let out the beat at the bottom, that it's staying there. It's not going, your blood is not going down. And he said that, he was like, and it's happening a lot. He said, what time did you go to bed last night? And I was like, about 10 something, 11. He was like, well, yeah. He said, if you were asleep during the times, and how they was able to tell was by the EKG. He stated that if you were asleep and your heart rate would drop, then that wouldn't be a problem, because when you're in a resting state, your heart rate can drop, and which is fine. He said, unfortunately, mine was dropping in the daytime, and I guess that's what was causing my lightheadedness and dizziness, is because my blood flow was not properly flowing, which was causing my lightheadedness. I was like, finally, an answer. Blah. So I was so happy. I was not happy that I had to have the pacemaker, but I was so happy that I finally had a reason why this was going on. To have something going on with you and you not knowing, and it's like every time you go to the hospital, they're running tests, and it's like, there's nothing there, there's nothing wrong. You're like, I know I'm not feeling well, you know, but what could you do? What could you tell them, you know? So I hated that. Oh my God. So yeah, so he told me that I had to have the pacemaker, and that would correct it. That would make my heart, if it dropped during the daytime, it would kick in and you know, have my heart to beat on a normal rate. The good thing is I'm not codependent on it, but it does kick in. So codependent is when they stated that it's being used more than 50% of the time, and mine is like at 30 to 40%. So I'm not codependent on it, so, which is a good thing. But I do have to see him twice a year now, my cardiologist, and I have to actually have a heart monitor hooked up to it every 3 months to send the reading to the hospital. So it's not bad. So I have been feeling better though, thank God. So now, since you know all my medical problems, let me go on. So anyway, guys, so back to the haul. I'm sorry, I keep getting off track with all this chit chat. I picked up, so I can't drink caffeine. So I did pick up a coffee mug, which I love coffee mugs. I don't like tea. I cannot stand tea. The only tea that I would drink is the tea that my daughter makes me, which is good. But for some reason, I don't know, I do not like tea. I think I'm the only person in the United States that probably don't like tea. Every time I mention that to somebody, they're like, what? Are you serious? I'm like, yeah. It's just something about tea that makes me sick. I know. But so I do love coffee mugs, and I can have hot chocolate. So now, since it's getting cold outside, I thought that, oh well, I can get my coffee mug and put my hot chocolate in it. So I brought me some hot chocolate, and guys, I will be making me some hot chocolate as soon as that temperature drop a little bit more, so I can have hot chocolate. So yay, yay for me. So yeah, so I brought that cup, and on the cup it says actually relax, and I don't know if you can see it, but my husband always tell me to relax. He always tell me I'm always doing too much. I come in and I'm busy from the time I get in from work to the time it's time to lay down and go to bed. So I promised him that I will relax more. So this cup will remind me to just sit back and enjoy life and to relax. So I'm going to do that. Okay, and so now for my pictures that I brought. I thought this picture was so nice, guys. It says, "May your journey always lead you home." So I am going to put this above my TV. I thought this would go perfect over here. So there, hopefully you can see it. So I thought it would go right above there. And the picture is brown and my wall is brown, so I thought that that would look really nice up there. So I brought this picture as well as, get back over here. I brought that picture as well as this picture. This picture says, "Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." 1 Thessalonians 5 through 16 through 18th verse. Guys, I thought this was so beautiful. I absolutely love this painting. And it will go absolutely gorgeous in here. So when my husband, I gotta buy a few more pictures. I love inspirational quotes or verses from the Bible for wall art. So once my husband take down the pictures that's in here and start putting up the other ones, or these that I purchased, I'll show you. But there is a couple of more pictures that I want to purchase with a few more verses or wall quotes or quotes of, you know, inspirational quotes that I want for in here. So I don't know which ones, but I do know that I want a couple of more in here just to inspire me and to motivate me and to keep me going and keep me grounded. So not that I need it, but it's good to have it surrounding you. So yeah, so that is it. So I am going to, I was actually videotaping this and I had a pizza in the oven, which I've been on here talking past the 15 minutes and my pizza has burnt. So now I have to go figure out what I'm gonna eat for dinner. So I probably ordered something really, really quick. I don't know how in the world I had that. I should have put it on a timer, but I didn't put it on the timer. So anywho, I am gonna go ahead and go so that I can find me something to eat for dinner. And I will see you guys in my next vlog. And I will talk to you all later. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the love, 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 love that I have received for my tablescape, that I have received for the challenge that me and Miss Fee Marie have done. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the new subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot express the gratitude and how I'm feeling of overwhelmed with just love and joy that you all have subscribed to my channel. Guys, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. And if you have not yet subscribed, if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Guys, we have so much fun over here. We laugh, we talk about life, we talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, over here we do that. No judgment. This is a no judgment zone here. Yeah, so yeah, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I would love to have you as my family. Come on over. And for all the ones that have subscribed that's looking at here, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you all have a fantastic day. And I am going to go ahead and leave you now and give me something to eat. So I will talk to you all in my next vlog. And thank you guys. I love you. Love, peace, and happiness. Bye-bye.